Stop. Don't move your finger. Don't scroll. Don't you dare blink. What I'm about to tell you is not for everyone watching this right now. It's only for the one who stayed. The one whose heart just skipped a beat. That's you. Heaven doesn't repeat itself. If you skip this message, you don't just lose information, you lose alignment. You lose the moment your destiny was about to shift. Listen to me very carefully, my child. There are things heaven only reveals to the wounded. And, to the chosen, you are still here because something on you caught heaven's attention. Something you don't even see yet. 3 marks. Ancient, costly, unmistakable. Before this ends, you will recognize them on your life. You will understand why the pain lasted so long, why certain people left, why doors slammed shut in your face. But here's what you need to know right now. The 3rd mark changes everything. If you leave before I show it to you, you will walk away from the very thing that explains your entire story. So hold on. Stay with me. Don't let go. This is not an accident. You were meant to be here, right now. My beloved child, you didn't plan for your life to look like this. You didn't plan to wake up in a house so quiet it echoes. You didn't plan for the phone to stop ringing, for friends to drift away like smoke, for family to grow distant, their voices polite but cold. You didn't plan to sit at the table alone, pushing food around your plate, wondering when everything shifted. When the warmth left, your body is tired now. Not the kind of tired that sleep fixes. The kind that settles into your bones. Doctor visits, prescriptions, pills lined up like little soldiers on the counter. And at night, when the house goes dark, the fear creeps in. The fear that whispers, what if this pain doesn't stop? What if it gets worse? What if I can't afford what comes next? Money is tighter now. Bills pile up faster than they used to. Fixed income, shrinking margin. Every unexpected expense feels like a punch to the chest. You calculate. You ration. You worry in the dark. And nobody sees it. Nobody knows the weight you carry just to make it through the week. You prayed, my child. Oh, how you prayed. You waited on God. You believed. You held on when others let go, and nothing moved. Doors stayed shut. Promises felt empty. The miracle you begged for never came. And somewhere deep inside, a question formed that you were too ashamed to say out loud. Did God skip me? Was I forgotten? Did I do something wrong that made heaven turn away? Let me tell you something right now. This tiredness you feel is not laziness. This exhaustion is not weakness. It's warfare. You have been under spiritual attack because of what you carry. The enemy doesn't waste energy on people who don't matter. He goes after the ones whose destiny threatens his kingdom. You survived things that should have destroyed you, betrayals that should have left you bitter and broken, losses that should have buried you in grief, sickness that should have taken you out, and you're still here. You don't even know why, but heaven does. You wondered if you were forgotten. But the truth is this: you were being prepared, refined, shaped in the fire, so that when your moment comes, nothing and no one will be able to stop what God releases through you. You carry marks, my child, 3 of them, and they've been on you since before you were born. My beloved child, I need you to hear something that's going to shake the foundation of everything you thought you knew about your life. You weren't attacked because you were weak. You were targeted because you were marked. There's a reason your life has been harder than most people around you. There's a reason you've carried burdens that would have crushed someone else. There's a reason betrayal found you more than once, and it's not what you think. Listen to me closely now. God does not waste pain. He weaponizes it. What broke you was meant to build you. What isolated you was meant to identify you. What delayed you was meant to develop you. You see, chosen ones don't blend in. They endure, and endurance leaves marks. Not the kind you can see in a mirror, the kind heaven recognizes. Marks are not gifts, my child. They are scars. Sacred scars that prove you survived what was designed to destroy you. Now, I'm going to show you the 3 marks you carry. And when I do, your entire story is going to make sense. The first mark explains your loneliness. Why you never quite fit in. Why, even in a crowded room, you felt like a stranger. Why friendships felt shallow. Why family didn't understand you. It wasn't rejection, it was separation. Heaven pulled you aside because blending in would have buried your calling. Some people were never meant to stay in your life because you were never meant to stay at that level. You were being set apart, prepared, purified. The second mark explains your losses. Why doors slammed shut just when you thought you were finally breaking through. Why money slipped through your fingers. Why love walked away. Why opportunity turned to dust. You thought you were being punished, but you were being protected. Some doors stayed shut because you weren't meant to stay small. Some things were taken because they would have kept you in a place that was beneath your destiny. God doesn't close doors to hurt you. He closes them to position you. And the third mark, my child, this one changes everything. The third mark explains why your enemies couldn't finish you. Why the sickness didn't take you. Why the depression didn't drown you. Why the betrayal didn't break you. Why you're still here, still breathing, still believing, even after everything you've been through. Because something on you is fireproof. Something in you is unbreakable. Something over you is untouchable. You carry the mark of the survivor, the one who was meant to outlast the storm, the one who was meant to rise when everyone else thought you were finished. Do you understand now? Your pain wasn't pointless. Your struggle wasn't random. Your survival wasn't luck. You are marked. You are chosen. And everything you've been through was preparation for what's about to happen next. My child, I need you to hear this. Heaven has been watching. Every single moment you thought no one saw, heaven saw. I saw who used you when you were useful and walked away when you weren't. I saw who smiled in your face and spoke poison behind your back. I saw the ones who took your kindness and called it weakness. I saw the family members who should have protected you but abandoned you instead. I saw the friends who vanished the moment your season got hard. And I saw you, alone in the kitchen at 2 a.m., wondering what you did wrong, replaying conversations, trying to fix what was never yours to fix, carrying guilt that didn't belong to you. But listen to me now, beloved. What they meant to bury you with, heaven used to mark you. Every betrayal carved something deep into your spirit. Every rejection chiseled away everything false. Every abandonment stripped you down to your truest self. They thought they were destroying you. Heaven was designing you. Now here's what I need you to understand. You don't have to confront them. You don't need to send the message. You don't need to prove you were right. Life will do that for you. And it won't be loud. It won't be dramatic. It will be quiet, inevitable, absolute. Because heaven doesn't argue. Heaven rearranges. The people who walked away will watch from a distance as doors open for you that they can't even knock on. The ones who doubted you will hear your name in rooms they'll never enter. The ones who dismissed you will feel the weight of what they lost, and they'll feel it when it's too late to come back. Not because you cursed them, but because they cursed themselves the moment they touched one of heaven's chosen. You don't need closure, my child. Heaven already closed the case. The verdict is in. The sentence is set. And you've been acquitted, vindicated, elevated. Chosen ones don't chase justice. Justice chases them. So let me tell you what your silence was really doing all this time. It wasn't weakness. It was training. You were learning how to carry power without using it recklessly. You were learning how to hold your tongue when every part of you wanted to scream. You were learning the kind of strength that doesn't need an audience. And now, beloved, heaven is about to show you what that training was for. Because the season you're stepping into requires a different kind of you. Not the you who begs for a seat at the table. The you who builds the table. Not the you who hopes someone notices. The you who walks in and the room shifts. Heaven has been preparing you in the shadows so you can carry the light without being blinded by it. And everyone who counted you out is about to see exactly what heaven saw in you all along. You are marked. You are chosen. And your story is far from over. Listen to me, my child. This is not your ending season. This is your transition season. I know what you've been thinking in the quiet hours when no one else can hear. You've been wondering if you missed it, if the door already closed, if your best years are behind you, and all that's left is just waiting. But heaven sees it differently. What looks like delay has been preparation. What felt like abandonment was actually separation. God was pulling you out of systems that would have used you up and spit you out. You didn't fit because you were never meant to stay there. Now let me show you what's been on you this whole time. 3 marks that heaven placed on your life before you even knew what they meant. The first mark is the mark of survival. You're still here. That's not luck, my beloved. That's not coincidence. You survived what should have destroyed you. The grief that breaks most people, you carried it and kept walking. The betrayal that sends others into bitterness, you felt it. You bled from it, but you didn't let it turn you into stone. You're still soft, still able to feel, still able to hope. That's the mark. The second mark is the mark of separation. You never fully fit anywhere, did you? Not in your family, not in your church, not even in your own generation sometimes. You thought something was wrong with you, but God marked you for a different frequency. You were set apart before you were ever set up. The loneliness you felt wasn't rejection, it was consecration. Heaven pulled you out early because what's coming requires a clear channel, not a crowded one. The third mark, and this is the one that changes everything, is the mark of preservation. What destroyed others spared you. You watched people fall apart under pressures that you also faced. You saw marriages collapse, minds break, bodies give out, and somehow, by grace you can't even explain, you're still standing. Not because you were stronger, because you were covered. There was a hand over you that you couldn't see. A shield you didn't ask for but desperately needed. That mark means something, my child. It means your story isn't over. It means provision is already moving toward you. It may not roar in like a flood, but it will arrive, steady and sure, like sunrise. Help may not look dramatic, but it will be enough. Exactly enough. You didn't miss your moment. Your moment was waiting for you to become the person who could carry it without breaking. Now, listen to me, my child. Listen very carefully, because what I'm about to tell you will save you from wasting the next season of your life. There are things you need to stop doing, right now, today. Don't chase what left. Don't you dare run after the people who walked away from you. Don't call them, don't text them, don't explain yourself one more time. They didn't misunderstand you. They were never meant to stay for this part of your story. Heaven removed them, not to punish you, to protect you. Don't panic when things feel slow. Don't panic when the door hasn't opened yet. Don't panic when your bank account still looks the same. Panic is the enemy's voice, trying to pull you out of position before the blessing lands. Now here's what you do. You stay receptive. You keep your heart soft. You keep your spirit open. Even when nothing around you has changed yet, you stay still. Stillness is not weakness, my beloved. Stillness is strength under control. It's the posture of someone who knows something is coming. You stay aligned. You don't drift back into old patterns. You don't return to the people who drained you. You don't pick up the weight you already put down. Because here's what heaven is showing me right now. Obedience, for you, no longer looks like striving. It looks like rest. Faith, for you, no longer looks like begging. It looks like staying. Staying in the promise. Staying in the words spoken over you. Staying in the quiet confidence that God has not forgotten your name. My child, you have done enough. You have fought enough. You have proven yourself enough. You don't need to convince anyone anymore. Not even yourself. The mark is already on you. The calling is already in you. The breakthrough is already assigned to you. All you have to do now is stop interfering with what heaven is arranging. Stop second-guessing the process. Stop reopening doors God already closed. Stop apologizing for taking up space in your own destiny. You are not too much. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are right on time, and the ones who were supposed to see you will see you. The ones who were supposed to help you will find you. The provision that has your name on it will locate you, but only if you stay where you are. Only if you trust the stillness. Only if you let go of control and let heaven do what only heaven can do. So breathe, my beloved. You've done enough striving. Now it's time to receive. My child, most people will leave now. They'll scroll away. They'll dismiss what they just heard. They'll go back to the noise, the distraction, the surface. But chosen ones stay. You stayed. And that alone tells me something about you. You're not here by accident. You didn't stumble into this moment. Heaven doesn't work that way. Heaven arranges. Heaven orchestrates. Heaven positions. And right now, you are exactly where you were meant to be. So before you go, I need you to do something. Not for me, for you, for this moment. To mark it, to seal it. Go to the comments right now and type these 3 words. I receive. That's it. I receive. Because when you declare it, something shifts in the spiritual realm. A door opens. A blessing unlocks. A timeline changes. And I need you to share this message with one soul. Just one. Someone who feels invisible. Someone who's been carrying weight no one talks about. Someone who's been marked but doesn't know it yet. When you share this, you're not just passing along a video. You're becoming a carrier of the anointing. You're extending the same grace that just touched you. And subscribe, not because I need numbers, but because heaven doesn't send reminders twice. These messages come when they're meant to come. And if you're not connected, you might miss the next one. The one that unlocks the 3rd door. The one that finally makes sense of what you've been walking through. Now listen to me carefully, my beloved. You are not late. I know you've been thinking you missed your moment, that your time passed, that everyone else got their breakthrough, except you. But that's a lie. You are not late. You are right on time. You are not broken. I know the world told you something was wrong with you, that you were too sensitive, too emotional, too much or not enough. But you are not broken. You are marked. And there's a difference. Broken things need to be fixed. Marked things need to be recognized. And today, you were recognized. Heaven saw you. Heaven named you. Heaven called you chosen. Not because you're perfect, but because you survived what was meant to destroy you. And that survival wasn't luck. It was preparation. So go now. Walk into the next 7 days knowing this. You carry something ancient on you. Something the enemy fears. Something heaven protects. And every door that slammed in your face was redirecting you toward the one door that has your name on it. That door is opening. I can feel it. You can feel it. And heaven knows exactly where to find you.